Reappear the era of big ships and cannons. Observer.com reporter, the Chinese Navy will build a 40,000-ton all-round warship. When this news got out, I have to thank Comrade Shi Yazhu from Observer.com. He is really a good comrade, and now he dares to break the news like this. Praise, a big praise. Pictured above, the Chinese Navy's electromagnetic gun is undergoing sea trials. It can be seen that the gun body is huge. To be honest, it is still a bit too big to be installed on a 0.55 million ton large drive. So what kind of giant ship should it be installed on? Observer.com reporter Shi Yazhu said in the video of Station B that the Chinese Navy will build a nuclear-powered 40,000-ton all-round ship. The friends were shocked when he said this. What is the concept of 40,000 tons? Let's put it this way. Francis Charles de Gaulle aircraft carrier is a 40,000-ton aircraft carrier, and it can be regarded as a large warship that stands out among the navies of the world. The aircraft carrier that South Korea has allocated funds to build is only 20,000 tons, less than half of the 40,000 tons. Back to China. The large displacement of 0.55 million tons is only 12,500 tons. To reach the displacement of 40,000 tons, there is still a gap of 27,500 tons. Shandong ship 60,000 tons displacement. The 075 amphibious assault ship of more than 40,000 tons is also a giant. And the behemoth of the Chinese Navy's cutting-edge 075 amphibious assault ship is just over 40,000 tons. Shi Yazhu said in the video of Station B that the nuclear-powered 40,000-ton all-round ship. Many netizens think that Observer.com is a well-known domestic media, and Shi Yazhu, who specializes in military news, is a person with knowledge, that is, a professional with a military background. Therefore, by analyzing the statement, we can infer many things. First, the credibility of the statement is relatively high. A few years ago, Rear Admiral Ma Weiming said that the Chinese Navy will launch an all-round ship in the near future. Everyone is skeptical, but the success of electromagnetic catapults and electromagnetic guns has strengthened people's trust in Ma Weiming's prophecy, and it can also be predicted that the all-round ship project has entered the implementation stage. An all-round ship of 40,000 tons should be an appropriate tonnage. Powerful electromagnetic catapult aircraft, electromagnetic guns, and laser close-in defense weapons need this energy, and 10,000 to 20,000 tons cannot handle it. Why nuclear power? Because only nuclear power can give all-round ships a strong demand for electric power. The legendary 076 is actually this all-round ship. Using nuclear power, adding electromagnetic catapults, electromagnetic guns, laser close-in defense weapons, and some vertical launch units on the basis of a small flat roof, isn't it an all-round ship? Third, the progress of building an all-round ship within 2 or 3 years is. Also it's easy to understand, the legendary 076 has already started bidding, no wonder Shi Yazhu thinks it will only take a year or two. Even what Dalian is building is not an aircraft carrier, but an all-round ship. The all-round ship imagined by netizens. If the all-round ship is to be equipped with electromagnetic guns and laser air defense systems, there is no doubt that the so-called all-round ship is a kind of ship that focuses on direct strike and killing tasks. It mainly uses high-energy weapons to achieve long-range kinetic energy kills instead of using them like aircraft carriers and amphibious assault ships. Aviation combat power is used as the medium of killing to achieve the killing effect. Moreover, it is obvious that if the high initial velocity of the electromagnetic gun is used to achieve long-range killing effects, the speed of the projectile is far from being comparable to that of an aircraft, and the air defense capability and responsiveness of laser light speed are not comparable to that of an aircraft. It is meaningless to waste space by putting planes on the so-called omnipotent ship. The all-round ship is a new type of ship that has never existed since mankind had a navy. The world may once again enter the era of giant cannon ships, but this kind of giant cannon ships is a representative of modern technology. Its combat effectiveness, and attack capabilities and defense capabilities are unprecedented. This is the case when a certain technical equipment is far ahead of the opponent, and you may take it seriously if you try to fool the opponent. The Star Wars plan seems very real because the United States had space shuttles back then, and its space technology was ahead of the Soviet Union, so he said that electromagnetic guns and laser weapons went to space, and the Soviet Union believed it. Now it's our turn to fool the Americans. Obviously, we can do the electromagnetic gun, and the development of the United States is still in a mess. For example, laser cannons can crackle and shoot down various incoming anti-ship aircraft like swatting flies, such as slow cruise missiles and high-speed supersonic missiles, hypersonic missiles, swarm unmanned attack aircraft, etc. Various flying weapons to ensure your absolute safety. However, the electromagnetic gun can pour a large amount of ultra-high-speed ammunition to distant, targets in the cheapest form of delivery, and has unprecedented strike capabilities. Almighty ship shape and line type and its relationship with 075 and 076. Almighty ships are mainly capable of forming ocean strike groups alone. Long-range early warning is necessary for catapult early warning aircraft. After ejecting more than a dozen fixed-wing fighter jets and drones, the early warning aircraft can provide air-commanded strike and defense capabilities. In this way, the all-round ship is roughly similar to the shape of 075 and 076, and the laser cannon and electromagnetic gun positions can be installed on both sides and large islands. The current 075 has too much space occupied by the chimney on the ship island. If it is nuclear, the ship island without the big chimney can be called Arsenal Island. In terms of appearance, except for the new Arsenal Island, the difference is not bad. The so-called omnipotent ship means everything, including aviation capabilities. Aviation capability is the capability of an aircraft carrier. However, the aircraft carrier has a single capability and can only take off and land aircraft. The so-called omnipotent ship means that it can do everything. Although the 076 can take off and land fixed-wing carrier-based aircraft and drones, it does not have electromagnetic guns and laser cannons. Theoretically, both 076 and the Almighty ship can lead the fleet to perform the mission of the Far Sea Strike Group alone, and there is no need to rely on each other. It is very important that the all-round ship is still a nuclear-powered warship with unlimited endurance. We look forward to the birth of China's all-round ship as soon as possible. This will be a great moment.